What's up, guys, AK family? We are about to drop some knowledge on y'all. We just finished our vlog series on the Disney Wonder, and we're just going to give you some tidbits about our trip as a whole that you can, I guess, apply to your trips if you're planning a Disney cruise or if you want to go on a cruise in general. So we're going to do a review, what our experiences were on the Disney Wonder, and what you can look forward to when you plan your trip or your cruise on the Disney Wonder. Numero uno.
So if you don't know, which you missed out, if you didn't watch the vlogs, you missed out. We went on a 4-day cruise from San Juan to Port Canaveral.
But hold on, probation isn't closed. You can go and watch right now, okay? So just going to pause this video.
So the first thing to, I guess, talk about is the price of the trip. A lot of people don't really want to do Disney cruises, or they do want to do them, but they feel like they can't because of the price. Disney cruises are very expensive. So with us doing that repositioning cruise, it did end up being cheaper than a normal cruise. It's not a round trip cruise. You're starting in one place and you're ending in another. I don't know. I guess it was just cheaper for that reason. It was still expensive for a 4-day cruise, but it was cheaper than your average Disney cruise. So that's something to consider if you're doing your research, like looking for a repositioning cruise, just if you want to find something a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I'm not gonna say the price because
I don't want to go into cardiac arrest.
No, it's not nothing crazy, but like, I just don't want to say the price. I don't have to. Next thing, the ship upkeep and the cleanliness.
Very clean. I remember a couple of times when we were eating lunch or dinner, we would go to get seconds or go to get, more food. By the time we came back to our table, they had cleaned our plates, wiped our table down and all that stuff. And we were like, dog, we just left 2 seconds ago. The housekeeper was there 2 times a day. And she was very, very nice. Kept our room clean. The deck, they keep clean. The eating areas, they maintain and all that stuff. So it was, cleanliness is very, very, very precise on Disney Wonder.
Yeah, it was very, very clean. There's people cleaning all the time. And the ship upkeep, like, that means like, for it being the age that it is, how did the ship look as a whole? Because the ship was built in 1999.
I didn't know it was built in 1999. I thought it was built, in the 2000s. They upkeep the ship regularly.
The food in the buffet, which was Cabanas, how was that?
The food was good. Very, very good. I love the steamed vegetables.
Let me say this.
Vegetables.
I feel like all the food we've had on any cruise ship has been very good to us. Like, people say Carnival's food is not good. I've read reviews saying that Carnival's food is not good. I've read reviews that Norwegian's food is not good. All that stuff. But on all the cruises we've been on,
I think we're just foodies.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even us being foodies would like make you think that we would be like, oh, this is not good, more than the average person that's just gonna eat anything.
Right.
Like, it's not that we just ate it just to eat, but it was good and we wanted more. Like, we haven't had
we want more.
We haven't had bad food on any cruise ship that we've been on. So I don't know, like, that's why I don't really take those kind of reviews to heart when I read that the food was not good. But you have to take all reviews with a grain of salt anyways, because there's some people that cannot be pleased with anything. The food in the buffet was very good. The desserts were really good. Yeah, the dessert was really good. On most cruise ships, you have to pay for sodas and stuff. So if you want like Sprite or if you want Coke, you have to pay for it or get a drink package. But you didn't have to pay for it on this cruise. It was just, you could go up and get it. It's right next to the water and next to the coffee. They had a lot of teas to choose from. Besides like lemon tea and green tea, they had a lot of options, which you would see that in our video, in one of our videos. Yeah, the food was very good. I think it was on par. To be honest, my favorite food that we've had on any cruise was probably, as a whole, has probably been Norwegian's buffet. Probably was the best. If I have to like quote one as the best, I would say Norwegian's was the best. And then one night when we ate in the Carnival Vista in the dining room, the food was just
exquisite,
incredible.
I like that word, exquisite.
We did not eat in Triton's, which was just the main dining room. There wasn't really anything like special, quote unquote, about it, so we didn't really eat there. And the menus did not stand out to us, but the food at Animator's Palette was so good. The food in Tiana's place was
exquisite.
It was, I had some sea bass in Tiana's place, and that was the best sea bass I've ever had. It was so good. Oh man, it was delicious.
One thing that Disney Wonder does not have, that I was looking for, but they don't have it, but they may have had it in different ways. They do not have a candy shop.
Oh yeah.
All the other ships that we've been on, they have a candy shop.
Actually, I think it might just be Carnival. I don't think we've been on a Norwegian that had a candy store.
They did.
We went looking for candy. Like, you know how Carnival has Cherry on Top, which is the place where you can go and get candy. And they didn't have a place like that. Like, even in the gift shop and stuff, there was no place where you could just go and get you a plastic bag and fill it up with candy and then weigh it and pay for it. And then, you know, they didn't have a place like that.
I feel like in the gift shops, they had different assortments of candy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the traditional candy shop on the ship.
The room.
The room. A lot of people, I know a lot of people, my uncle was messaging me about the room that we got. We had a handicap accessible room. Mm-hmm. We did not choose the room. I think Kyra.
Let me tell them.
Okay.
So I just booked a guaranteed interior room. And so the only reason that you would get a handicap room is if everybody who's handicapped that's going to be on the ship has already claimed their room. So if you get in a handicap room, that means that there are no other handicapped people on the ship that have not been accounted for in a handicap room, and it's just left over. So that was just where they placed us, and I guess we ended up being lucky having that room because it was much bigger than an interior, regular interior room. And honestly, it was bigger than a balcony room. It was a very big room, and you guys will see that in the video. It was a very, very big room, and the bathroom. Customer service.
Very good customer service. Mm-hmm. They're very attentive, very accommodating, very helpful. Whenever you go to guest services, they always are happy to see you.
I mean, yeah, it was great. Like, that's Disney, that's what they do. Like, every single person we walked by that worked there would say hello to you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, because it was Aaron's birthday. Everybody said happy birthday to him. Literally every single crew member that passed by. Mm-hmm. And it was just good customer service. Like, when we went to guest services for anything, they handled it very well. I mean, but that's Disney though.
That's the Disney way.
If the customer service is off, then like something's wrong with Disney. Like, it's like going to Chick-fil-A. Like, you expect, like, this is the kind of service we're gonna get because it's Chick-fil-A. It's the same thing with Disney. Like, and it upheld its standard. The shows were like actually like Broadway style shows. Like, you know when you go to you're on Carnival,
right,
and they're just singing. They just sing like 15 songs and dance to it, and that's it, which is fine. It's still entertaining, but
Disney is
Carnival shows are they are like, it's a show, but I mean, it's just them singing songs and dancing and, you know, the lights and the costumes, which is, they're good. And then probably after that would be Norwegian. Their shows were very, very good. But Disney is even better than Norwegian. We were very pleasantly surprised with Norwegian's shows. It was really good. And like an actual play, like a play with music, with dancing, with dialogue, all that stuff. And then Disney is just like I'm in Times Square and we went to see Lion King on Broadway, but we were on the cruise ship. Like, it was that level of a show. The next thing is what a lot of people ask about when it comes to Disney cruises is the kids.
Cheering.
And how many kids are like on board. I would say on the first day when there was like the sail away and stuff, that's probably when I noticed like the most amount of children was like during the sail away in that first day. And to be honest with you, for the rest of the trip, like we really did not see kids like that, like in abundance.
Unless we're at lunch or dinner.
Unless we were at lunch in the buffet. Even when we went to dinner, we really didn't see that many.
But lunch,
because we had the later seating.
Yeah, I feel for parents when it's time to feed their kids. It was parents yelling, kids crying, all types of stuff.
That was the one time. Yeah, that was the one time where it was like, whoa. Was during lunchtime in the buffet. Darn it. Them kids, oh my goodness gracious. That was the only thing though. But I mean, as a whole, we really,
it wasn't a whole bunch of noise like when you were in your stateroom. You didn't hear kids crying and running up and down the halls and playing and stuff like that. They have good amenities for the kids. They definitely have area for you to leave your kids.
It's not like you're just looking everywhere and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many kids in here. Because I'll be the first one when it's too many kids around. I'm be like, gotta go. It's too many kids. No, not interested. Too many children.
I see how she acting.
I don't like that. I don't like too many children in my space. So I did not feel that way one time on this cruise, not once. I mean, I noticed it on the first day, but after that, it was just like, you know, this is nice. I've seen on some people's videos where they do cruise vlogs, when people do Disney cruise vlogs, and a lot of people are like, why would you even go on a cruise, like a Disney cruise with no kids? Like, why would you just go as two adults? Okay, this is the thing. Yeah, that's the first thing. If you really enjoy Disney, there's plenty of people that, I mean, go to Disney World without kids, and not only just for the rides but for the experience. But going on a Disney cruise, if you're obsessed with Disney, then it's something that you're gonna want to do, to experience all the Disney, like the things that it can offer. But I feel like there's so many, I feel like the only adults like now in 2019 that would even appreciate Disney like that would be kids that, well, not kids, but adults that were born like in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because
90s were the golden years of Disney.
And I mean, maybe even like late 80s, but that's a broad statement because there's old people that are obsessed with Disney. There's people in their 40s, people in their 50s. The number is just much slimmer than it is compared to if you were like a 90s kid, when you were a child and you grew up on Disney. We're adults, but we grew, like, Disney is our childhood, and I mean, Disney is still coming out with new things now, so it's like Disney is like important, or it's a big thing for 90s
nostalgia.
Adults. Yeah. Disney cruises are for all ages. They're not just for children. There are things, there's the private adult area. There is a private adult dining room that you can attend, and you can go there for brunch. You can go there for, I want to say they have lunch, maybe not. I think it's just brunch and dinner, but you can go there for that. And it's adults only. They have adults only like game shows at nighttime. We never went to one because we were asleep, but they do have those things for older people. You can go to the spa, you can get a massage, you don't have to worry about kids being in there. So there are things for adults to do. There are private spaces where there can be no children, but it's not an overwhelming sense of children on board anyways.
Because they have so much stuff to grab the attention of little kids. You wouldn't even notice them, honestly. It's just like any other ship with kids being on the ship. Cruising as two adults with no kids on a Disney cruise, it is just like having fun on any other cruise. It's not, they don't reduce you to adolescence or anything like that. We had a good time on the cruise. But again, I'll say we are Disney heads. Both of us were born in the 90s.
Yeah, like if you're not interested in Disney, then I get it. Why would you want to do a Disney cruise? Like if you don't care about Disney, all the characters you see,
how dare you?
You don't know anything about them. Like, so what is the point? But if you do, then absolutely spring for a Disney cruise. And if you have kids, leave them at home and just go. This to y'all.
Right. No, that's real talk.
We would definitely recommend a Disney cruise as adults with no children. Can't recommend it enough. I really want to go on another one. It's 2020. So bad. But that was our synopsis of our cruise on the Disney Wonder. We had a great time.
Yep.
It was such a great time. But to let you guys know about our next cruise, because I'm sure that's going to be the first thing you guys will ask us is when is the next cruise. The next cruise that we have booked is in December, and it's going to be a Christmas cruise.
With our families.
With our families.
My family. Y'all going to meet my family, and y'all going to meet all of Kyra's family.
You guys already met my parents, but you'll meet my brother and my sister.
You'll meet my mom and dad and my sister and her husband.
Yeah, so we're going on a family Christmas cruise. We're going to be going on the Carnival Sunrise, which is currently the Carnival Triumph. I want to say this week is their last sailing as the Carnival Triumph, and they are going into dry dock after this week, and the ship is going to be completely renovated, and it is going to come out, I want to say in August or September, as the Carnival Sunrise. So it's going to be a quote unquote new ship. Not new, but I mean it has a new name, and it's going through a huge renovation. So we will be going on that in December. I'm really excited for that. I have been on the Triumph. I went on the Carnival.
Shout out to Samaya.
Yes, I went on the Triumph in 2017 with my best friend, and we had a great time. It was a great ship. We really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. That's what we have booked for sure. And then we'll probably do a trip for our anniversary in September.
But that's a secret.
Yeah, we're not sure. No, it's not.
It's a secret.
No, it's not. It's not a secret.
Secrets.
We probably won't do a cruise. It really, I don't think we're gonna do a cruise for our anniversary. We're probably gonna go to, I don't know, we've been thinking we might go to Mexico, we might go to Cuba, we might go overseas if the coin is proper.
Which one do y'all think we should do? Should we do Mexico,
like
Cuba area, or Greece, or not Greece? Well, yeah, Greece,
no,
Rome,
not Greece,
Europe,
Italy,
area.
Paris,
Europe area.
Yeah.
Leave down below in the comments which one y'all want to see, and then we'll work towards it if the coin is right.
Yeah, so right now we're leaning towards Cuba or Mexico, or maybe even Costa Rica. But if we are able to save a little more money, we might try to go overseas. The plan was for us to go overseas this year, but since we're doing the family cruise, now we're kind of like unsure about it because it's a lot and it's close together, September and then December. So, and then with the hot, like, it's just a lot, but we might still go overseas, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see about that. From now until September, we are still gonna post on this channel. We wanna start doing maybe live videos with you guys, just interacting with you and just talking to you, answering any questions that you guys have. I wanna put out more videos on cruises, like tips for packing, tips for booking your cruises and planning. A lot of you guys ask how I plan our trips, and I kind of want to do some videos on that, but those will be very detailed videos, and it would take some time for me to put those together. And
she says her because she does all, like,
Aaron would not be in the videos.
Kyra does all the planning for all the trips that we've been on. Kyra does all the planning. We're
still going to be putting out more content for you guys, and we're definitely going to be vlogging more of our everyday life. We do live in Myrtle Beach, so I mean, there's a lot going on during the summertime, so we want to vlog a lot more this summer. We go to the beach like once a week when it gets hot, so I don't know, we just want to do more stuff. We want to spend more time outdoors this year. Not just at the beach. We did spend a lot of time outdoors, but it was at the beach. We want to spend more time
showing y'all what Myrtle Beach
outside and doing more things. Yeah, like that was pretty much all we did last year was go to the beach. Like we didn't really do a lot of the things that there are to do here, and there's a lot of things to do here, I feel, and in the nearby area. Like if we decide to go to Charleston one day, if we decide to go to
Wilmington,
yeah, like wherever. But we're just gonna vlog more of our everyday lives. Just let us know what you guys would want to see from us, because that would be really helpful for us to put out good content for you guys. Oh yeah, and we can tell you a little bit about some 2020 cruises that we have not booked yet, but we are anticipating booking them fairly soon. Definitely this year, within the next couple of months. We are going to go on the, what is it, the Carnival Mardi Gras? Carnival's
first mega
ship. Yeah, their first mega ship that's going to be coming out in 2020. So we are definitely going to be booking that. Those bookings are available. They've been available since I think January, but we are going to book that fairly soon. And I'm really, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about that.
All right. And then we're going to try to do a group cruise.
Oh yeah.
So
we're going to try to do a group cruise, and we could shoot for 2020. We're going to try. We're not saying that we are, but we are going to try. We've had so many of you guys say that you want to cruise with us, and we love that idea. It sounds like so much fun. So I'm gonna get into my serious deep planning mode and really just see what the best cruise line would be for us to do, what the best, like I want to find some nice ports. I want it to be a nice ship, but then I don't want it to be too expensive either. So I have to consider all those factors, and it'll definitely be out of either Fort Lauderdale or Miami, because those are just the most popular cruise ports. Possibly Port Canaveral, but it just depends. It's a lot of research that I would still have to do, and just planning that whole thing. I'd have to plan for us to do excursions and just all that stuff. It's a lot of planning. So that's something that we just want to put out there, and we want to hear you guys' response. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you would go on a group cruise with us. I think that would be so much fun. That would be so fun. But let us know if you would like seriously go on a group cruise with us. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, because when we have questions, so like when we start to do live videos, we want to be able to ask you guys, what time would you like for us to go live? What time of the day? So we would ask those questions probably on our Instagram story. So make sure you guys follow us there, because we do, I mean, we post videos for you all to see. So we need your feedback so that we can post them when you guys want to see them. And you know, we just need you guys' feedback when it comes to that kind of stuff. Just any questions in general, we would post them on our Instagram. But yeah, so definitely the Mardi Gras for 2020. I would like for us to do a Royal Caribbean in 2020, one of the mega ships, and who knows, maybe even one more, maybe an Alaskan cruise.
I've been wanting to go to Alaska for quite some time. Drop a like and a comment below. And we never tell you guys to do this, but this is a start. Turn on your notifications so you know when we post. A lot of people be waiting at the door for us. And we don't want anybody to miss out.
And we can't give y'all a set time when we gonna post.
We don't want anybody to miss out. So just, you know, turn on your notifications so when we post, you get it right hot off the press. But thanks for watching. We love you, AK family, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
We're sitting on the floor too.
All right, in our living room.
Yeah, look at all that stuff on the counter back here.
Yeah.
It's just water bottles and stuff.
Tiana's, I think that's her name. Tiana, whatever.
I am disgusted.
Okay.
Who is Diana?
Tiana? What is it?
Tiana!
Tiana. Why are you screaming at me?
I can't believe you.
Why are you screaming at me?
Tiana!
So anyway. That stinks, bro.